We're joined here by Cowichan Tribe's Councillor Stephanie Atleo. Stephanie, who else do we have with us today?
Thank you. Thank you for coming. I have Addie Price here. She's our Executive Director for Alelo Smanem. And we have Trish. She's our Associate Executive Director for Alelo Smanem.
Thank you so much for being with us, ladies. Now, an important piece of federal legislation passed in 2020, and now the Cowichan Tribes has a very important vote to follow up on that. Stephanie, can you tell us about the legislation and about the vote that you'll be taking next month?
Sure. The vote we're taking next month is on our own law. So under this coordination agreement that we're stepping into and negotiating right now, we have to pass our own law. So we'll move away from provincial child and family law and go under our own law and govern child and family services the way we would traditionally do it.
Wow. And that's what the legislation is about, right? It's shifting that focus or that care of children and youth from federal and provincial governments to the tribe.
Yes, it's returning our jurisdiction on something that we never agreed to give away in the first place.
Yeah, Addie and Patricia, I think you work with the Child and Family Services aspect of this, and what kind of difference will that make? What kind of first-hand difference?
The difference that it will make is that it allows our community, our Cowichan Tribe leadership, to regain the authority over decisions impacting our children and families. It ensures that no more children are removed from our community and children stay with their families. We're going back to a principle of our Snow Wyeth, our teachings that are based on love, family, taking care of family.
Stephanie, talk a bit about the process. How did you get here to this point?
Well, for many, many years, our past leadership and elders have fought against the government when it came to removal of our children, starting with residential school to the 60 scoop to the province coming in with social workers, and then in the 90s taking over and creating our own agency to try to at least have a say in what was happening. When the law was passed in 2020, we jumped right into start that negotiation to actually bring back the authority within Cowichan outside of the province and the federal government's influence.
It's so important. And Addie, I mean, we've talked so much about the road to reconciliation. How much would this be a step on that road to reconciliation?
This is a huge step for Cowichan Tribes. It's putting Cowichan Tribes back in the leadership role, you know, of moving forward, of reclaiming our jurisdiction, our authorities over the work that we do with our families and children. It puts us back in the driver's seat to make decisions that impact our children and families that are based on our Cowichan Snow Wyeth, our teachings on behalf of our Smanem, our children.
Stephanie, how can members of the tribe vote, and when is voting day?
You know, I'd like to turn to Trish on this. She's one of the leaders on that.
Okay, yeah. So November 10th, our online voting starts, and on November 24th, we will have our in-person voting, where we'll have supports there for people. For the community.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having us on this land. This is such an incredible piece of property, so thank you so much.
And congratulations on the work you've done on this.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, now one thing that we saw today when we were getting the show ready with the Cowichan Tribes was the wood delivery system for the Cowichan elders, and it is such just a powerful, powerful program. And Corey Sitaway tells us a little bit more about that.